bringing it out. It's Hill. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Solid run, but with a bat at the 28-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field. It's Green. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. It's up third down. Quarterback keeps the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the single back takes the lead off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. To the air, it's Green. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Up the middle, but get nothing. But they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll stop him short.
That nigga wrote out there and that shit. That nigga
He's
stupid.
able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
offense been in reverse here. Now a
Yeah.
long way to go to convert this third down.
He in the game with Pink.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end.
Let him get here.
It's Weber. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Might be on the phone.
Lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's reeled in. It's Sheffield. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Who said that?
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback will throw after one pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short on the mark. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down play here out of the shotgun.
Nah, I got Memphis Arkansas State. That's it.
The game moves the ball to 17. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ends on the head. He runs it in for the score. Inside the marathon match coach is pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
They'll try to add to the lead.
Yeah.
PAT. And the PAT makes it 7.
Yeah, that game versus KG was hard. I didn't know their starting quarterback was hurt.
The touchdown kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Yo, they come to the ball.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's my poor field position to start the drive.
Yeah, oh no, I'm gonna put it up. I just gotta fix up the room. I'll do that tomorrow.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Green. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but
What happened?
explosive.
They cut off on
this
again?
offense. Big gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. It's another deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Razorbacks. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sheffield. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Mills is a low liner. This won't go a long way.
Who? Bill Self.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, they need to just hire Kenny Smith and call it a day, man.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
You know why? Because it's a lot to come behind what Dean and Roy did. Yeah, and they're winners.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Green.
Coach K.
He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards.
I see that's what Syracuse did. Syracuse went out and got they got a Boeheim guy. Yeah, they got a Boeheim guy that played Syracuse ball. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver fakes the grab. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Razorbacks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Then the pocket delivers over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Henderson moving to the 25. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised.
That boy come back to
if they
prove a
keep
point.
going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Makes the catch.
Yo, yeah.
Just a short gain.
Think what it could do for a nigga like
That is
Odin.
swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Back then,
2nd down play coming up.
for Odin, bro. Like, think about it for Odin with the medicine, because they would just sat him out
Here's the snap.
and just let him heal. You know what I mean? And they learned that from Embiid.
Contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offense.
And just let him heal. Don't have no basketball shit and rest.
Be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
He would have been something, man.
On this play.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at the 35. They'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. He flat out dropped. Would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. That's a fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Using his legs, it's Washington. He shreds the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the play
Washington gonna be all right, man.
Now just one play left here in the half.
You know gonna be gonna be a good dude. SARS, yo. He gonna turn out to be something with all the people on that team.
Pass rush closing in. And the pass falls
SARS gonna be all right.
in the final play of this first half.
He gonna be all right, man. Think about SARS, how he is, and then he's learning from AD. You know what I mean?
Bringing it out, it's Sheffield.
He off again. That's his second
That's
game.
good work by the coverage team. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
When they come out firing,
Except for grieving him.
They didn't make this completion, but I think
Yeah, he
it
take the
sends a clear
loss.
message
That's
to the
excessive
defense.
grieving.
The
That ain't
adjustments that this offense is gonna make
a
is
boot,
that they're gonna
nigga.
be aggressive
That's
and
grieving. You take the
one-on-one
loss.
opportunities.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on the angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on the first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about
How he
sacks.
grieving? He got like
Sometimes
10
it's just about
games.
getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the catch. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He dumps it off to the tight end. Zero running left stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. Finds an open target on the left side. Tough running there. Picks a tackle, picks up the first down.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And there's the handoff. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. this one in. Touchdown, Steelers. They give them the lead.
Oh,
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That wasn't alerting enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the
Damn.
yardage.
that's wild crazy, bro.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Oh, there it
PAT
is.
makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll debut the camera this week.
Turner trying to create good field position.
What game y'all playing?
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket.
Nice.
With the catch, it's Russell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's a
We
quarterback
can do
keep
down here. You can be a national power.
after a solid gain on that run.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to swing the quarterback out, shut him down, prevent the first down.
Dropping back, it's Green. Incomplete, but it's in as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to
And he's intercepted.
Fuck.
He did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape. Is
He quit. Bye bye. Man, I thought he was gonna be out here. I thought he was gonna be able to play a couple of his games, man. And you already know, you already said, you know, he ain't gonna be around Friday. I already know. He already said it. He was screaming there. He was telling us like, "Yo, Friday, yo." Yeah. You know, Commissioner Gordon don't got no problem pressing that button. He ain't like you. Commissioner Gordon don't got no problem. Commissioner Gordon don't got no problem.
PA Sports 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle. Let's stop for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from 26. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Harper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Has sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Pass back, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play taken in, deep shot. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Weigman, bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He couldn't flip the field. They'll down it just outside their own 40. Keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Sellers. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 4th down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. The ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Whiten. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Contact as he threw it. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. The gain is 4, so
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, South Carolina. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Catch it!
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Handoff for the single back formation. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now from the pistol formation. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Second down. Dropping back. It's Weidman. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great job here by the receiver, Chris, just to come down with his football. I know he didn't pick up the first down, but now they at least have a chance here on fourth down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
You should.
And the wideout goes in motion. The receiver's got it on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Explosive play. A great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge, and the receiver makes them pay for it coming off that jet sweep.
First down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep
defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Man tackled after a small pickup there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Weidman. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain to the 45.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
I'm so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
And we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
He left the party.
Point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Look at that ball. For all my people watching on Facebook, this is not champion. Watch it, folks.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Get your facts right.
Excessive over there, man.
Get your facts right.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll hand it off.
Okay, no cut it out.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 20.
I ain't even no fucking session.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this,
Yeah, we
it
sat
just
there and watched
opens
it on
up the
camera.
playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and
show
really
me
keep the
the film.
defense on their heels
Yeah, he
when
took
you
a
can
picture.
run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to throw is Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Gets out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Been in here. I'm streaming, bro.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
I had that.
It's Bennett. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Bennett. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The Gamecocks are going to take advantage of this red zone trap.
You wasn't playing me. You was playing Rowe. What are you talking about?
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Great move there. Motors into the end zone.
I don't know what you talking about. I wasn't playing.
Play by this quarterback. We're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point, the lead is 14.
You said you wasn't just stealing for
Some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Weidman. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. The Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled. try to cut into this lead. And they get the second half started with their running play. They stop after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Back to pass. It's Weidman. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. Do
your thing. Have fun, man. Yo, bro, we're trying to brush the ball early.
Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass complete on a crosser. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask.
He said, don't worry, you don't want to be a cuddle
Given
bug.
that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by
Yo,
capitalizing
what's
on
today?
that short
Wednesday? Just Wednesday? Yo, we gotta hear about this for 2 more nights.
Set now to try the BAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Deflected by the defense.
We don't need to hear no more, Sid.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action. But right now, it has been a rough game.
Handing off on the draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Weidman. Throwing for his running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense going with the hurry up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the right out. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatened. First and goal at the 5.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
This game is freezing.
Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do. Top down in the winner, that's how winners. Top down in the winner, that's how winners do.
I can't believe I stunk it up like that. 2 games in a row. That's great. Do it.
Quit that bullshit, guys. Let's go. Low Carolina. Shit, baby.
Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. And we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Western Scarlet Knights, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. With the catch, it's Gilmore. the clear. They'll get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fired.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's second and long. Off the RPO, complete. And he
Who
showed
first
himself
lost on
to be a
955?
regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit. And he's got it. And they finally made the tackle. This will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
There we go. They've got it inside the 30. They're working at the 28. It's first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Sheffield.
I
don't
think this
even know.
receiver's
I wouldn't know
forte
better
is
than
his
me.
route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows.
I think he the only one that can run
slants, he can run the option routes and find
Valley
soft
Green.
spots.
I don't know. I think
This guy really has all the
when you see
routes.
guy getting versus you or I think Pinky.
Looking for space. It's Campbell.
But you know, Pinky worried about cracking ass. So,
All right,
I mean-
defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They're going to ride this running back. He had all as soon as he got it, he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Bowley. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Gilmore. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. That's really
Oh,
there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll probably put the brakes on him at the 3. Catch and run on that one.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Got his man down. Touchdown, Wildcats. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
They finally lift the lid, man. I didn't know if it would be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sheffield. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The short hands, it's Raymond. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Grab near the marker. It's Duff. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll try to do it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell he drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard defense changing the play. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Raymond. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Raymond. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it, fires to the left. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and 4. And he'll be stopped. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Brad behind the line. It's Raymond. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire 1st half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown, their last possession of the 1st half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime? I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the 2nd half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Bowling. He tries to take the top off. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, and they tried the surprise onside to start the 2nd half. And this game's a great game. It's been back and forth, tied football game. Maybe trying to jumpstart yourself, but I'll tell you what, now you put your defense in a bind. Let's see how they respond.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays and really go for it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. Got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that
He
up
do
here
got
in
the
second
bracelet
half.
on. He got a big ass bracelet.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive, and this senior tried to fit that one in there.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you can spell it out. This offense is really been bad.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Buying some time. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up. Solid return on the play.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man.
There to make the tackle. Is good enough to give them a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
There you go.
Toss sweep to the right. Running into the open space. Passes to the right.
Well,
It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness. Get to
I don't fuck with. I do not fuck with Bratton, boy.
Line up for what they hope is automatic.
Not with my car. And he got tints on his car. He crazy.
By 7. So that's the drive to those
Listen.
6 plays.
Listen, man. Man, I lived in Groton, bro. Pulled me over